Hi guys, it is time for a newsletter. We're actually filming this on Thursday evening out in our new area. Hopefully the lighting, we did a little bit more to the lighting. Hopefully it looks good. And we have a guest cricket over in the corner somewhere. So it is still summertime in Arizona, and at night the crickets come out. So hopefully that will add a little ambiance to our newsletter this evening. So let's get into this. Last week, I think it was about a week ago, on 8/27 on the LTS, I did this live on camera. This is the one I actually carved live on camera. Well,
hold it down a little bit.
In the process of, and you guys that were watching that know that I spent a lot of time trying to figure out exactly what was going to be red, what was going to be white, what was going to be blue, and all of that. And I got so focused on exactly how I wanted to carve it that I made an error. If you look at this flag, and this was actually one of our students, I believe it was Jeffrey Bond, wrote me an email and says, Eric, you got too many stripes on your flag. And he's absolutely right. There's 15 stripes on there, and there's only supposed to be 13 for all of you Americans out there that know that. It's supposed to be 7 red and 6 white. And this, because of the way I carved it and the way the layout was, I wasn't really paying attention. I kind of looked at it at the beginning, but then when I got into it, I somehow missed it. So the American flag is supposed to have 7 red stripes, red at the top and the bottom, and then in between 6 white stripes. This, if you look, has got 15 stripes, and it's got too many. So it's got I think 8 red and 7 white. So I had to go back to the drawing board and try this again. So I ended up carving it, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 times, and this is the revised version. So if you look at this, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red and 6 white. But I had to spend a lot of time in trying to figure out how to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carve this again tonight, today for you guys watching this on Friday morning. I'm going to carve it again, and I'm going to show you a revised way to carve this so that it comes out correctly with the 13 stripes total rather than 15 stripes. So hang on to your horses. We'll be back and we'll get started. Alright, so we've got our layout template. I've shook up my black primer that I'm going to use to do the layout on it. And I'm just going to... See the way that does that, guys? I've been meaning to talk about that. See the way this is not really spraying well?
No.
You can't see it. But I'm trying to spray on there and it's coming out empty. It's because the can is getting low on paint and the tube is not picking it up. So what I do is I turn it upright and I get it flowing again, and then it's going to spray again. So there's hadn't planned on really doing that, but when the amount of paint or primer gets low in there, and you tip it up, sometimes it won't pick up, so you have to get it flowing again by spraying straight, and then you can go for a few more seconds. Sometimes turning the nozzle will do it too. Alright, so we're going to let that dry. We'll be right back. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I did the stars, just, you know, for time's sake. I did the stars. You can see me do these stars back on the LTS 8/27. So I just didn't want to be redundant on that. What really counts here is the difference in carving the stripes between these two. You can see they look a lot similar, but the way these are carved, these red, the white comes all the way through rather than stopping here. They come all the way through on here, and I make the red actually stand out. So I want to go ahead and again, this is the good one and this is the bad one. This has got too many stripes and this has got the right amount of stripes. So I'm going to go ahead and carve this one that I've got and really show you how I go about kind of attacking these stripes in a little bit different way than I did on this one. So I'm using on the stars, just like last time, I used the SC50, the really fine carving liner, and then now on these stripes, everything else I'm going to use this profile bit on. So I've got the depth set almost right, not quite. So I'm going to go ahead and carve that right now. So let me explain what I did there, guys. It might have looked kind of confusing. What happened was that these, let's see, these stripes here need to be the top stripes. Those are going to be the red ones. Those need to be the top. So what I did was I made a really fat line all the way around. So it's going to look actually a little bit better than this, I think, because it's going to have that real fat line. But these are going to be red here. And these are going to, all the, what you see black stripes here are going to be red, and the white or the wood color are going to be white stripes. So that's the reason I went around there twice, because I wanted to get a really fat line around there. So hopefully that will come out right. So we'll just keep going here. So now what I did here, guys, you can see that these white stripes, these will end up being white. Hopefully are you able to follow me here, babe?
I'm trying.
Okay. These will end up being white. They're going to stop right here. This is where I'm going to color blue to here. These will be red and these will be white. And I stopped those lines right there. But then on this one, I went all the way from the flagpole all the way through, and these were completed lines. I want to clean that up a little bit. So these were continuous lines, whereas these stopped right at the patch of where the blue and the stars are going to be. Let me clean that up just real quick here. Okay, so now the real trick as far as the color goes, this is where the trick really comes in as far as masking stuff off. So we'll be right back and I'll show you how I'm going to mask this thing off. Be right back.
Okay.
Okay, so now I have masked off everything on the outside that is going to be black. So I'm going to spray that white, spray the stars and spray the stripes. So that's where it gets really tricky, guys. You got to really mask off tight because you don't want any white to get into where that black is going to be. So where's my white? It's right behind you, babe. Sorry about that. So I don't kind of all right, we're gonna let that dry, so we'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, so the white has pretty much dried. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that masking tape off. Now what I have to do is I have to mask off the white and spray the black. And this, again, is where it gets kind of tricky. So I am going to show you kind of how I do this. And when you've got two colors that are going right up next to each other, it really gets a little bit intricate. So I'm going to use a pair of scissors. So I'm going to do a couple little pieces here. Boy, that cricket is just getting louder and louder. Huh? A couple little pieces, and then again, I'm going to be spraying the outside edge black. So I really don't want any black or as little of black to bleed into the white as possible. So I'm trying to mask off anything that is going to be white that I don't want any of that black spray to get into. Now you could do this with a paintbrush if you wanted to, but I much prefer a spray can. So I'm going to go ahead and off camera mask off the rest of this stuff that I don't want the black spray to get down into. So I'll be back in just a minute and I'll have all this masked off.
Okay, you're recording.
Okay, here we go, guys. So what I've done is I've masked off all of the white, make sure, and then I've sprayed it black. So now let's just pull the tape off, and we've got basically what we want. Now we're just going to sand it off. And sorry about if there's any problems with film, guys. One of our cameras just decided to quit on us, and we're using now our backup camera. So hopefully you guys won't see a big difference in the quality or sound, but we're just doing the best we can here. So I'll just go ahead and sand this thing off. going. Now comes the color.
Can you put something so that it sits up a little bit so we can see it?
Yeah. Let's see. That look about right?
Yeah, I hope so.
Let me grab my pens, guys. See if I can remember how to color this thing. All right. With me?
Let me try to zoom in a little bit. Remember, this doesn't zoom quite as fast, so.
Yeah. So we're going to take the blue and we're going to go right down that edge of that white. Sorry about the little shadow there.
There's Jiminy back.
Yeah.
Of course, he's right outside the door here.
Yeah. We're going to call this Carving with Nature. Jeez. Sorry about the cricket, guys. Alright, so that's the blue. Now the red. So we're going to bring the red clear to the edge here, and where we really don't have a line, we have kind of there. Oh, he stopped for a minute, didn't he?
Yeah. Figured he'd let you talk for a minute.
This is a little tougher to do upside down than the way I did it last time. Anyway, guys, it really bugged me. The reason I'm redoing this, it really bugged me that I made the American flag with 15 stripes. That was just unforgivable for me. I just can't believe I didn't come closer. So here's where we've got the red and the blue coming right next to each other. Trying to Main thing is, though, that you remember that the red stripes start and begin. And that's where I kind of got mixed up on the last ones, on the first one that I did. So now we have red and white stripes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red, which is wrong. That should be gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 13, right? 1, 2, 3. Ah, dang it. Where's my pencil? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right?
My goodness, yes.
Wow. It's just confusing. Anyway, so we now have 13 stripes, whereas on the bad one, let me grab that again. That's where we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So now we have the correct American flag with 13 stripes. Man, my brain hurts. Anyway, it was driving me crazy. You guys know the way I am. I couldn't live with that. So definitely go back. All of the other stuff as far as the carving goes, the stars, all of that is still applicable, but you definitely got to have a flag with 13 stripes. That's just the way it is. So anyway, oh, you're on me now.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I won't look down anymore. So thanks again, guys. Sorry for the issues, the camera issues. We're right in the middle of filming, and our other camera kind of took a dive, and so we're filming on our backup camera right now. We'll see what it looks like. Got to go in and do some editing. It's going to be a late night. So our trip to Vegas was good yesterday. You premium members, or excuse me, not the premium members, you attendees to the seminar will be getting an email from Vic on all of the details. Oh, the other thing is the premium members. I announced the other day that your free layout template, which your flag is one of them, is now going to go out with orders that you guys order, but not this month. That won't start until next month, October. So this month they're already on the way. By the time you see this, you may already have them. So that will start that new policy as far as getting the premium members getting the free layout template in orders that you guys order. That will take place in October. And if it turns out you don't order every month, let's say you go 2 or 3, 4 months without ordering and you're still a premium member, then you will, when you do order, you'll get all the back ones. So you don't have to order every month or send your bits in. You still have those coming. You just won't get them until we have something else to ship to you. So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, let me know. But just keep in mind that you will get those free layout templates, but you'll get them in packages that are coming to you whether you order every month or not. So when you do order, you'll get them all. So anyway, that's it. Did I make that clear, or was that confusing?
I think so. I'm clear.
Confusing. If you have any questions, let me know. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. You'll see Dad on, hopefully if this backup camera keeps working till we get a new camera, you'll see Dad on Saturday morning for his stroll down memory lane. If you have any questions on this, ask somebody else because it's confusing me. No, I'm just kidding. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer. But at least I got the American flag right now with 13 stripes. So thanks, Jeffrey, for the comment and keeping me straight on this. So everybody have a great Friday, have a great weekend, and we will see you Saturday morning and then again for Coffee and Questions on Monday. Bye, guys. See you later.